Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück bei Honkai Star Rail. Und ich habe gemerkt, ich hätte einfach bloß immer die Dailies machen sollen, weil man dafür 230 von den Dingern bekommt. Da kommt man viel schneller hier hoch. Yeah, hätte ich das mal gemacht. Namenlose Erde, was haben wir hier? Abholen, abholen, abholen. Passt. Okay, weiter geht's im Text. Felsenstadt. Hier. Hä? Ah ne, hier. Nochmal seine Mission weiter und dann.
Can you see the stars from here too?
Tun die Aufseherin da. Gruppenlampe hat alle Gutachterdienste eingestellt. Die Ankündigung enthält alle Einzelnen. Ich bitte um eine. Gutachterdienste? Wofür? Willst du hier stunk machen? Bitte warte mal, du bist von draußen gekommen, nicht wahr? Alle reden über dich. Nur, dass du mich nicht kennst. Wie peinlich, bitte entschuldige. Mein Name ist Bellaway, ich bin Experte für die Begutachtung von Relikten. Alle nennen mich Grubenlange. Schön, dich kennenzulernen. Ja, aber von heute an stelle ich Grubenlange Bellaway alle gebraucht Gutachterdienste ein. Das ist eine lange Geschichte. Liest du diese Nachricht durch? Oder hast du etwas anderes für mich zu tun? Ich wollte fragen, ob du dir vielleicht diesen Detektor ansehen könntest. Hast du was anderes für mich zu tun?
I'm already retired from appraising ancient relics, so unless this detector is some kind of precious treasure...
Oh, look at this! The detector's probe broke off. Can you fix it?
Oh, ho, ho. This certainly is a rare relic. Let me take a closer look.
Oh, yes! Look extra close. You have to help Hook fix it.
This device... I've been in the business for a long time, but never have I seen an ancient relic like this one before. I think this is probably beyond repair. But still, it is a rare treasure. Even broken, I'd be willing to pay a high price for it. What do you say?
Kannst du mir noch mehr darüber verraten? Ich möchte es gern verkaufen.
The detector's probe is gone. It's like searching for something without eyes or ears. Who's going to want a pile of junk? I don't believe any other stores will buy it off you. Come on, I'll give you a nice deal.
Wir verkaufen mir nicht, das ist verlogener Profiteur. Vielleicht sollten wir die Entscheidung für erstmal überlassen.
Alright then. Let's go find Daddy.
Ist der hier? Ah ja. Warte, wir sollten uns wahrscheinlich hinporten, oder? Ne, doch, der ist in der Felsenstadt. Ach, stimmt, der ist halt bei Natascha. Ah, da.
Where have you been, Hook? I was just about to go looking for you. Come on, let's go home. I'll cook some salt-baked rock crabs for you. What's wrong with this kid?
Wir haben den Aderdetektor gefunden.
Vein detector? The one I lost?
Big Brother and Hook helped Daddy catch the thief that stole it. But Daddy's detector is broken. It's all my fault. If only I could have found it sooner.
So it was stolen. You're not hurt, are you, Hook?
I'm fine. Daddy, can you see if your detector still works?
The geomarrow probe is damaged. I'm afraid this thing won't work anymore.
I'm sorry, Daddy. I didn't help one bit.
What are you apologizing for? Thank you so much for looking out for me, Hook.
But Daddy's treasure...
Don't cry, Hook. Daddy's true treasure has been here all along. It was never lost or broken.
Der Schatz ist wirklich niedlich.
Even you know what it is?
The detector helped me find lots of geomarrow veins, and it saved the mining team a lot of money. In that respect, it was a very good thing. But at the end of the day, the detector is just a tool. A true treasure must have irreplaceable importance to someone.
Hook doesn't really understand.
It's okay. I'm saying some things that might seem strange, but you will understand someday.
So, the treasure Daddy's talking about...
Is still happily running and jumping around.
Daddy! You're not allowed to see her cry! Go away!
Schatz des alten Vorarbeiters abgeschlossen. 350 Frames EP plus bekommen, Schweinerei. Brauchst du Hilfe?
You came at a good time. There is something you can help me with.
Echt?
According to my patient records, there are a few that haven't come for their follow-up visits. It happens from time to time, but never as regularly as this. I'm a bit concerned. Have you heard of the Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society?
Was für ein Ding? Hört sich verdächtig an.
I agree. Generally speaking, mutual aid societies like these allow patients to share their experiences and support each other. It's a way of countering all the negative emotional effects of being ill. But there might be more to this society than that. I've got a few patients who have started refusing treatment since joining the society. It certainly makes you wonder. The most suspicious part is that no matter how much I ask, no one's ever willing to tell me anything about it. And that's where you might be able to help.
Also ist klar, du möchtest, dass ich undercover gehe.
It sounds dangerous, but what I want you to do is actually very simple. Investigate this so-called mutual aid society and find out what exactly they're up to. If I find out they're preventing me from doing my job, or if they're bringing harm to my patients, I won't just sit on the sidelines. Can I entrust you with this task?
Ja, ich brauche die Punkte.
This
Kein
little
Problem.
clinic has huge numbers of patients to deal with every day. If I didn't have you here to help me out, I wouldn't be able to focus on giving them quality care. Good luck. I'll be sure to thank you properly when you're back.
Ich mag die Natascha. Geschichten vom Schmelzofen. Suchen am Ursprung des Medikaments. Start. Ist das die Mission? Oh ja. Tatsächlich. Wir brauchen auch bloß noch 1000. Knapp. Also ist er gleich um die Ecke. Warte mal, eins machen wir noch mal kurz. Ich meine, wahrscheinlich habe ich schon mal nachgeschaut und gar nicht viel gemacht, aber... Hä? Huck, schnurstrack. Schnucks, bist du das Ehrenmitglied der Maulwürfe? Ich bin pechschwarzer Huck, die Große, und habe mir Julians Sachen geliehen, um dir eine Nachricht zu schicken. Huck, Schatz. Oh, Huck, die Anführer Maulwürfe möchte dich sehen. Als Ehrenmitglied der Maulwürfe ist es deine Pflicht, ihren Ruf zu folgen. Obwohl die kindliche Statur wenig Autorität verspürt, bringst du es nicht übers Herz, ihre Hilfe zu verweigern. Wahrscheinlich aus Mitleid. Warte, was war das? Serval? Richtig gehört, beeindruckend. Meine Musik bei Leuten lässt auf das Plakett für mein nächsten Konzert drucken. Kannst du 1 oder 2 Kommentare beisteuern? Ich werde drüber nachdenken. Okay. Ich habe verstanden. Ich habe 10.000 Lieder gehört. Habe 1000 Filme gesehen, 100 Bücher gelesen. Noch nie das Herz einer einzigen Person erobert, aber nur dieser eine Song. Und erst dieses Lied hat mein Herz erobert. Hätte ich es mitgeben, bitte? Ich mache nur Spaß. Okay, dann überleg mal weiter. Sag mir bitte erst Bescheid, wenn du gründlich drüber nachgedacht hast. Okay. 410, okay, ist auch nicht viel. Was war jetzt dann als nächstes? 2,6. Oh ja. Sehr gut. Das ist doch die Kafka, oder? Erhöht den Brucheffekt des Trägers um 16%. Erhöht seinen verursachten Schaden bei Gegnern. Schock oder Windscherung erleiden um 16%. Schock oder Windscherung? Erleiden um 16%. Dieser Effekt gilt ebenfalls für DOT. Huh. Ja, ist egal. Es gibt ja jetzt übrigens, das habe ich gestern gar nicht geschaut gehabt, oder es gibt es jetzt erst, keine Ahnung. Wo war es denn? Wo war es denn? Reiselog. Feststadt Superliga, Ringbühne 1. Gibt es ein paar Sachen zu gewinnen und das da. Das ist, glaube ich, das, was die Kronen in Genshin sind. Wie weit kann ich meine Charaktere eigentlich leveln? Muss ich jetzt warten, oder? Balance-Stufe 2 benötigt. Okay. Steige ich erst auf. Keine Ahnung wann. 30.
You. I've seen you in the clinic. You run errands for Natasha, right?
Tja, dann ist mein Deckmantel gelüftet.
Your cover? What are you talking about? Let me guess. Natasha wants you to persuade me to go back for a follow-up visit, right? What's the use? I'm terminal. Life will be over before I know it.
Das ist die Diagnose von Natasha?
Of course not. I read it in a book.
Also, das alte Google. Oldschool
Every book
Google.
I read
Bücher.
has descriptions that match my symptoms exactly. I can diagnose myself with a dozen incurable diseases before I get halfway through.
Das ist genau das Problem heutzutage. Ich gebe zu, ich bin da auch schon. Ich habe da auch schon Dinger gehabt, wo ich mir dann mehr Gedanken gemacht habe drum, wenn ich irgendwas hatte, als es eigentlich war. Und dann denkst du so, oh scheiße, was könntest du da haben? Und dann ist es noch und dann schaust du nach und eigentlich hast du dann 50 Krankheiten. Und keine Ahnung, was nicht noch alles. Ist nie gut, wenn du Google nachschaust. Geh zum Arzt, wenn irgendwas ist.
For people in my situation, a follow-up visit is just a waste of time and money. Not to mention medicine.
Dein Ernst?
What else is there to say? Natasha was seeing me free of charge. She said I could keep a tab running for as long as I liked, then pay it back when I had the opportunity. I guess I'm too proud.
Geld ist eine Kleinigkeit, aber das Leben?
You think I need you to tell me? Don't try and persuade me. I've already thought this through. Dr. Vash never charged me anything either. Natasha's great, but Vash was always my number one.
Wer ist Dr. Vash?
Natasha's brother. They both used to practice medicine back in Rivertown.
Was?
I heard he was a top student from the Overworld Medical Academy. Bellabog's main hospital wanted him. I've no idea what convinced him to set up down here. A kind heart, maybe.
Medizinische Fürsorge? Ich glaube es
What do
nicht.
you mean? Dr. Vash was a people's doctor. He handed out free medicine. He even followed up with detailed questions on how he felt. The underworld is always short on medical resources. They say that Dr. Vash made all his own medicine himself.
Warum suchst du ihn denn nicht mehr auf?
You think I don't want to? I heard that he passed away. I should keep my voice down. Don't go telling anyone else about this next bit. I
Versprochen.
heard that Natasha had something to do with Dr. Vash's death. They say she was jealous that her brother had stolen her patients, so she...
Was? Niemals. Und du glaubst das?
It's just something people were saying. I don't think Dr. Natasha could do something like that. Forget I said anything. Since Dr. Natasha sent you over specially, I'll do her a favor. I'll go to the clinic for my follow-up a little later. Bye for now.
Okay.
Avoiding a follow-up visit due to money issues. I should find another patient to talk to.
Okay, er ist einfach nur zu stolz. Und was ist mit dir, Granny? Warte mal. Eine ältere Patientin und ist eigentlich wirklich nur die Haare alt.
What
Und
was
selbst
that?
das ist nicht.
Oh, you'll have to to be louder. My ears aren't what they used to be. Everything's muffled.
Ich wollte dich fragen, wann du nicht zur Nachuntersuchung gehst.
Ah! A follow-up visit. Is that what you're asking about?
Ja.
Natasha's a wonderful girl. She always gives me a thorough checkup. But at this age, it's rather a lot to bear. Even if they could cure me. I'm sure I wouldn't be around for long. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Du solltest auf Dr. Natascha hören, wenn es um die Gesundheit geht, kann man keine Zeit verschwenden, nicht wahr?
Not for youngsters like yourself. When you get to my time of life, good health is a bit of a luxury, I'm afraid. My husband had the same illness as me, but he never touched the medicine. He wanted to make sure I had enough. Then, one day, he said he needed to take care of some things at the mine. He never came back. He was forever saying he wanted to go before I did. Ah, selfish old fool. I miss him. Now that he's gone, who cares how long I stick around?
Sicher, dass er jetzt da oben ist und sich kümmert.
Do you think so? Wouldn't he want me to hurry up and join him?
Alter, niemals würde jemand von einer geliebten Person denken, ey, hopp, stirb mal schnell, damit du ja auch hier oben bist.
Kids today. Don't give up easily. Okay, you win. It's off for another follow-up visit with Dr. Natasha, I suppose. Did you want to say something else? My ears are terrible.
Hast du von der Gesellschaft für gegenseitige Hilfe gehört?
Virtual who?
Gesellschaft für gegenseitige Hilfe?
All right, I heard you. Do you have to shout? No, I've never heard of any mutual aid society.
Avoiding a follow-up visit because of her husband. I should find another patient to talk to.
Ich meine, stellt euch mal vor, Alter, wie kommt denn das rüber? Irgendein älteres Ehepaar oder sonst irgendwas, der Mann liegt am Sterbebett. Kurz vorm Tod. Ich hoffe, du folgst mir bald, also schau, dass du schnell drauf gehst. Das wäre die Story. Bist du nicht die Schneiderin? Gewissenhafte Bergarbeiterin. Okay.
Why haven't I gone for my follow-up visit? Are you a patient too, or did Dr. Natasha send you over?
Warum sagst du das?
Who else would care about people like me? I don't need Dr. Natasha's help now. Tell her to save her worries and medicine for other people.
Hast du dich mit ihr gestritten?
A dispute? No, no. She's the only kind-hearted doctor in the underworld.
Und warum redest du dann so komisch?
I just don't really approve of her methods, that's all. Too idealistic and no real efficacy. She tries to save everyone, which means she can't save anyone. In the end, it's the patients who suffer, and she just tires herself out. Miners like me don't have time for lengthy treatments. If I can't take something and get right back to work, I may as well lie down and wait for death to come knocking. Did you, know Dr. Vash? His wonder medicine is cheap, and the results are immediate. You just need to, be willing to, take a little risk.
Risiko?
Dr. Vash's medicine is different. Lots of people make a full recovery after taking it, but some get worse, and the unlucky ones check out early. Even knowing the risk, most people fight tooth and nail to get hold of the medicine. You know why?
Weil sie Trottel sind? Sie sind bereit, mit ihrem Leben zu spielen?
You're smarter than you look. When life forces you to the edge, you'll throw yourself at any opportunity, even if it means risking it all. For people like us, a slow and torturous treatment is the same as a death sentence. If it's between that and a quick result, we'll take the latter. Forget it. why am I telling you all this? Dr. Vash is dead anyway.
Wo bekomme ich dieses Wundermittel her?
What? Now you're interested in the wonder medicine? Listen up. The Complex Illness Mutual Aid Society is still selling that medicine. I can tell you where they trade, but there's a rule. You must not tell any of this to Dr. Natasha. You hear? If you break the rule, you'll face the consequences. Here, take this. It's the address. A final warning. Do not reveal this information to Natasha.
I know where to find the wonder medicine. What should I do next? That patient didn't want me to tell Natasha about this. Should I listen to him?
Sag mir zuerst Natascha Bescheid. Fuck. Ah, ne, doch, passt. Das dachte ich schon, ich laufe da hoch und das bringt nichts. Hook wartet auf mich. Bla bla bla. Klären.
So the Mutual Aid Society found Vash's research results, and now they're selling this so-called wonder medicine to patients? Any organization doing something like this is interested in more than just mutual aid.
Baten mich, dass ich das vor dir geheim halte.
I'm not surprised. They'll know that I'm completely against them using this wonder medicine. What Vash left behind is nothing more than reagents and experimental byproducts. The word medicine doesn't apply here. I warned the patients countless times, but seems like they had their heads in the sand all along. No wonder they kept the Mutual Aid Society a secret from me. Thank you. Those patients weren't exactly singing my praises. Thank you for having faith in me. If you're curious about Vash's wonder medicine, you should ask some of the patients in the clinic. See what they have to say about the effects.
Oh, hey.
Some people say that Dr. Vash was a saint who came from the overworld to help those in need. I don't buy it. People's doctor, that's just what people who've bought into the myth like to say. Vash used to distribute free medicine all the time, but he couldn't have cared less about the people taking the medicine. The hard truth is that we were just his test subjects. It didn't matter if the medicine worked or not. What mattered was having a constant stream of willing lab rats.
Wie ich es mir gedacht habe, wie es geheißen hat, dass er seine Mittel selber macht.
Of course, I can't control what anyone else thinks. That's just how I see it.
The medicine Vash left behind? That stuff... Can you even call it medicine? I know Dr. Natashas here, but I have to tell it like it is. Vash had zero medical ethics. He didn't deserve the title doctor. He may have had the capability, but he didn't use it to help anyone. Whenever I went to see him, he never even asked about my illness. He just prescribed me his so-called wonder medicine. If it were you, would you have taken that medicine?
Oha.
I still haven't worked out how to convey it to you. The issues surrounding Vash. My relationship with him. The things he's done in the underworld. It's a long story.
Dafür bin ich hier.
I'm guessing you've heard a lot of different opinions on Vash. What do you make of him?
Ist er schizophren? Er war ein Doktor ohne jegliche medizinische Ethik.
I want you to go and visit another patient, a victim of the wonder medicine. I want you to see the real consequences of abusing that medicine. Once you've understood her situation, come back and tell me what you think. After that, I want to ask for your help again.
Würde mich interessieren, ob die Natascha ihn wirklich erledigt hat. Oder ein Unfall. Einsame Frau.
Who are you?
Bob der Baumeister. Ich bin ein Freund von Dr. Natascha. Ich bin ein Wunderdoktor von hinter dem Himmel.
Who? And who am I?
Du bist eine Patientin von Dr. Natascha, erinnerst du dich?
Where's my husband? And where's my child? Where are they? You know where they are, right?
Ich weiß wirklich nichts. Geht's dir gut?
You don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Where? Where did they go?
Come over here, child. It's best to leave that poor lady in peace. Let me explain. That poor lady. Both her husband and child became ill and passed away.
Sie müssen sehr krank gewesen sein.
Oh, not terribly serious, but they needed to get treatment every now and then, which did impact their livelihood. In order to try and rid themselves of the ailment once and for all, they bought some kind of wonder medicine. Who would have thought their condition would deteriorate so rapidly after they began using it? The two began to suffer terribly, such that death then became a blessing. It wasn't long before they departed this world, one after the other. From that moment on, she became as you see her now. If Dr. Natasha hadn't taken her under her wing, well, it doesn't bear thinking about.
Das hört sich ganz nach ein Gift an.
And yet, what more could have been done? They were warned about the medicine. They were told about the risks. They chose to roll the dice. Talking about it tires me out. At least my husband and I are able to help her where we can. I just hope that one day she can lead a normal life again.
Ja, sowas läuft halt leider manchmal echt ewig. So Zeug bleibt dir dann ewig drin hängen und dann, ja.